See what we can do this time. Today I'm going to be working with our Inside the Furnace Boss 2 build. This is what I've been rocking. Start off stats first. Crit chance pretty low. Crit damage is alright. Headshot damage is pretty decent. Thing that I like the most is right here. 99.1 burn resistance. And actually I have pretty decent armor regen as well, thanks to the two pieces of Golem. But the key aspect to this build is this gun right here. If you do not have the Ravenous, this build is kind of very difficult to do, just because the only way I stay alive, which you'll see in the video a little bit later, is just because of this gun right here. I could proc off that extra armor by shooting 5 shots from the left shoulder, switch it up to the right shoulder, and hit that one shot there. And then I'm going to be getting, what is that, 40% bonus armor, I think. No, 80% bonus armor. And then I'll stand in the very back of the train, and I'll be using Adrenaline Rush for my backpack talent. The back of the train will count as an enemy, and the boss will count as an enemy, so I'll be getting 46% bonus armor there. Helps out quite a damn bit. I'm gonna be rocking the Hollow Man. Bought this out of the vendor the other day. It's already got 19.1 hazard protection on it. It's very helpful in this. Bought this from Cassie a couple weeks ago. Perfect Intimidate. So that way I'm doing even more damage. Even though I am only a 3 blue, the 40% drops me up to pretty much like a 5 red build. It's kind of nice. And I have hazard protection pretty much rolled onto almost every piece. But I did the 2-piece Golem just because of the armor regen. A little bit of extra survivability while being in there. Let's say if you don't have a chance to proc off your bonus armor and you actually do take a little bit of armor hit, all you have to do is keep on proccing your bonus armor from there, and your regular armor will come back. Rocking 2 pieces of Seska here just for that hazard protection. The 2 pieces of Seska with max hazard protection plus the gear set gives me 30%. Using a revive hive just in case I do go down in there. And also I'm using a striker drone. And the only reason I'm really using the striker drone is so that way I could switch over to my carbine 7 here and cancel the boss's overcharge when he does his overcharge. Besides that, honestly, this build has worked wonders. The only thing that I'm kind of hesitant about, I might switch up, would be possibly to this backpack here. Seems like I'm doing a little bit too much damage to the boss and causing him to overheal, so that way he gets all of his armor back. I might throw this on just for a little bit extra survivability, and also so that way I don't try proc his overheal. I think that would help out a lot. Also using Demolitionist just because the Demolitionist gives you 20% extra burn resistance. So with that it would jump me up to a hundo. So kind of in the works with it, seeing which piece is better. Right now I want to be able to rock that red piece in there, but for the moment being I might have to switch it up to the blue just because I'm doing a little bit too much damage to him, which who would have thought that would be a bad thing. But besides that, that's basically what you want to be rocking on this build, whether it be the 3 reds, 3 blues, or the 4 blues, 2 reds. But you want to make sure that you have Adrenaline Rush and Intimidate on there. Those two help out quite a bit just for the extra damage to the boss and also for the extra survivability with the bonus armor. Yeah, that should be it, folks. Catch Alrighty. Doing a little overview of kind of what's about to happen here. I'm going to be the person inside of the furnace, so my job is basically just read off the codes that are underneath the main control room and pretty much don't die of heat while the boss is pretty much just non-stop attacking me. So right here I have to read off the code. We have Roger 0. My teammates are gonna end up shooting out the box that needs to be shot, which will spawn the boss. And at the time the bosses spawn, I'm gonna try and shoot off a couple of shots into him pretty fast with my left shoulder, just to try and, I don't know, just to try get as much bonus armor as possible. So right here we're at just popping as much armor. And then what I try and do is I try and get my back to the train, and so that way I can still read that code. Over my left shoulder there, you could still see the code. So at that point, I'm able to relay the code to Benji, who's able to relay it back to everybody else, so that way they can shoot the box. And during that whole time of me just calling out that code, I'm gonna be just trying to proc off as much bonus armor off the boss as possible, just to stay alive. And with that gun, just hitting that with the left shoulder to the right shoulder, I am able to stay alive 100% in here, and it's kind of awesome. The job is pretty simple. The only part that kind of gets a little dicey is trying to read the code and all that, especially when the boss does his overcharge. That's the only reason I have that drone on there. Like I said, right here is that overcharge. I have to switch over to my other gun just so that way I can shoot it, and right here he was being real difficult and turned on me. Luckily I was able to still cancel it, and at that point pulled out my Ravenous again and just started proccing that bonus armor. Just waiting for new codes to come up for the other guys. The only thing is I'm doing a little bit too much damage, because if he gets down to 4 armor bars left, he will put his back up against the train and overheal, which he'll do a little bit later on in the video. Still trying to tweak it out so that way we can either get codes faster or I don't do as much damage. We're all in the works with how to get this done right now, but this build will keep you alive pretty much damn near indefinitely in there, as long as you're landing your shots and doing what needs to be done. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget, guys, please like, subscribe, send the shit out on Facebook, do whatever. Try and help out the community. If you ever want to run with me, Cool Runnings 303, PlayStation, hook a brother up, I'll help you out, hit me up.